or speaking, they tried to put me in the mind of, or they said, you put me in the mind of Scarface with a crossbreed of Tupac. No, I wasn't trying to be none of those guys. Even though I like those cats' music, I was still doing me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I got a little South in me, got a little North in me, so I combined it together, and that's what came out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What was Suge Knight like?
Who?
Suge Knight.
I ain't never met Suge Knight.
Really?
I ain't never met Suge Knight.
Oh, really? What about Puffy?
I didn't meet Puffy neither.
Uh-huh.
No, I never met Puffy.
Okay, well that's good.
I met more the A&Rs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Never got a chance to actually meet them per se.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what they like. You know what I'm saying? I was always just trying to do me.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a chance to be with A-Ball, MJG.
Oh, I like them. I got one of their CDs.
Now, I did.
They was just here. They was just here.
Really?
I did meet Tony Draper. Tony Draper, actually a guy here in Cleveland by the name of Tony Franklin. I don't know if you know Tony Franklin is.
You know what? If they don't really hit a ball or anything like that, I don't really be. I listen to sports all day long.
Lady, man.
Yeah.
Tony Franklin's one of the biggest promoters right here in Cleveland. He was from right down the way the projects. He had a label back in the day called Brick City Productions.
Okay.
And I was discovered through. I did a show at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for Bone Thugs and Harmony, somebody like that. They heard my music. Tony Draper was there, heard the music, flew me out to Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? I almost had a deal out there with them. Mm-hmm. I got a chance to do like an artist development deal where they had me down there for almost a year with A-Ball, MJG, Mr. Mike, T, the whole SWAT family. I was down there with them, banging out, doing shows, all that down there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So in the artist development, explain people who aren't familiar with the industry what that actually entails for them.
This what it is, artist development. They believe in what you're doing, but you just need your roughest, your edges roughed up a little bit. Get the kinks off you and put you in the game. But my whole thing was I never needed none of that because I had a voice.
Mm-hmm.
I can speak very, very well. I motivate people through what I say and how I project my music. My thing is where I didn't get on because the guy I was signed here with, which was Tony Franklin. I was signed up on a record deal with him here. So he was trying to get the whole label signed on. They didn't have a budget for the whole label. They just wanted me. You know what I'm saying? So, that didn't go well or whatever. I was back here in Cleveland just trying to get back on again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. McBeats, why don't you tell the audience a little bit about yourself too? You sitting in here in studio. Why don't you tell the audience a little bit and how you guys met and how your working relationship came to be?
Okay, my name is Mick Beats, well, aka McKinley Tate III. That's my real government name. Mick Beats. I've been producing for quite a while. Did a lot of regional, local stuff, success here. I started off one of my productions with I used to be in a group back in the day, KT Silk and the Big Man. My dude Kevin Taylor, he doing all movies and all that type of stuff. And I used to work with him. And then after that, I started producing. I produced Suave Gotti. I don't know if you remember Suave Gotti,
the Pink Gangster.
Mm-hmm. He had this cut called "Go and Get Your Gat" with my man DJ Centipede back in the day. I produced that track back in the day. And ever since then, I've just been doing my thing. We hooked up with OG Shankster. He had a group called Black Mist back in the day. A lot of people remember Black Mist. We opened up, did a lot of shows in Agora, Peabody's. We really
House of Blues. We did everything.
We actually had a deal. We actually had a record deal through Red Clay Records. They had a division of Navarre Records, which was one of the big record companies back then. They put out their group Smash Mouth. That song that. Hey now, you're a rock star.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We was label mates with them.
Right.
And then they mixed our stuff and we had the whole album ready to go out. They mixed it in Canada. And, long story short, we got into some altercations with some of the group members and things like that. So that deal kind of went south. But other than that, me and OG just kept rocking. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to say to a lot of the young people that's listening, man, if you're going to get into this business, I tell everybody it's 90% business and 10% talent. Learn the business first. Learn the business. If you want to take your craft or your style a little further than just a street rapper or whatever you're trying to be, learn the business. The business is everything. Right. Mm-hmm. Learn the business and brand whatever you're doing. Brand.
And stay together, man. Stick with your home team.
Stick with the team that got you.
The team that got you there, that's the people you like. Look at LeBron. He put his whole team on. You already know what's going on with that. So, I actually did some work with Humble G. I helped put out Humble G the Fiddler. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of production for him and was a partner in his project. So Humble got him on the Cleveland Cavaliers commercial.
Oh,
he actually opened up for Barack Obama at the time when he was just running for president. We got a picture with Barack Obama holding up our CD. I got a chance to chop it up with Barack Obama. And then he wound up saving me and my partner, Dr. Wood's life while we was in Ghana,
Right.
West Africa. But that's another story.
You see how big my eyes got when you said that?
Yeah.
Seriously, Barack Obama literally saved me and my partner, Dr. Woods.
We also did the U.S. Tennis Open for Serena Williams. We did, at the what was that place called? We did that.
U.S. Tennis Open. That was in Flushing Meadows.
Flushing Meadows, New York. Yeah. You needed a passport to get in that place. So at that point, when we was the only black group that performed in that place, I said, man, you know what, man? We just went national because you got all this ESPN wires going by. They interview us from what was that? They interviewed us from Australia. Yeah, it was from Australia. They said, well, y'all from Cleveland? I said, don't your face up if you say Cleveland. No, hold on. That's where we from. And we was the first actual black group to actually perform at the U.S. Tennis Open.
Wow, right. Congratulations.
Yeah. Did that too.
That's amazing.
So New York up. We just told New York up all together.
Yeah.
We sure did. Oh yeah. So me and OG just kept rocking over the years, and you know, right now we got we got a country rap line dance song that's blowing up. Rob Johnson blows that up everywhere. It's called the Barnyard Shuffle.
Rob Johnson, we can't leave out Lady Q.
Lady Q. We also got a song with Big Moochie. It's called the Barry White Shovel. We got 20,000 views on that video. Big Moochie, and we just keep going. So I mean, we can talk forever, but we here for Walking Like a Dog now, right?
Yeah. Sapphire, you got any questions for our guest?
I want to hear Walking Like a Dog. That's all I got.
Walking like a dog. We gonna walk him like a dog.
That's right.
Remember when we was younger and you would fight? You said, I'm getting ready to dog walk this dude. I'm going to walk him like a dog. Put him on all fours and walk him like a dog. That's where it originally came from. You know
let's Sapphire hear that that brand new cut, Walk 'em Like a Dog, and then we'll tell y'all a little bit about the Walk 'em Like a Dog story.
Yeah, come back. It's a movie with that.
Yeah.
Walk 'em Like a Dog playing right now.
We gonna walk him like a dog. Hey.
All right, welcome back. We kind of went to break too on that. Let's see. We got a caller. Let me see if I can get him through. Hold on 1 second, guys. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, can you hear us? Caller? I think I got him. Uh-oh, I think I might have dropped them, but hopefully they'll call back. So I don't think that was your person because that was a call that was already there. So that was Walking Like a Dog. So I'm assuming that the Cleveland Browns heard this, correct?
Oh,
And,
yeah, they've heard
okay.
it. They've heard it.
Oh.
We, the song, can I give you a little bit of history
Of course you
on the song?
can, please.
The song was, I'm originally from down the way, so I ended up moving out of the city. Well, out of Cleveland and moved to Twinsburg, got a house out there in Twinsburg, one in Nashville. So a lot of the cats down there say, "Oh, Shank, you done moved out the hood. You ain't down the way no more. You ain't this." So I made a down the way cut. So this was a down the way cut originally, a down the way song. It was going so hard, I mean, really, really hard. Everybody down the way liked it, so we took the song to Nerve DJs. And Johnny O and Mick and somebody else like Mick. Mick was the first person that said, "Man, I think we should turn this into a Browns cut." I said, "A Browns cut? What you mean a Browns song?" You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even trying to do no sports songs or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I love the Browns and everything, but I wasn't trying to do a Browns. I'm just trying to show the down the way folks I was still down the way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So we let them hear. We me and Sir London Rock is one of my other partners on this song with us that came up with the actual song, and for it to be like, so for us to turn it into a down the way cut into a Cleveland Browns cut. So at that time, me, Mick, Rock, and Johnny O, I can't leave him out, told me, "Man, Robert, you gotta turn that into more like a Browns cut," and we did.
Right.
And it took off way more than a down the way cut could ever take off. And that's how it was birthed.
Oh yeah. It started really taking flight, taking wings from there. You know what I'm saying? We decided to make it a brand or more than just a song.
Mm-hmm.
So we start going down to the Muni lot. We had this cart with a
contraption we built.
Yeah, we built with a big ass big old generator on it. And we had a generator and we had some merchandise. And we sold out of every CD
We would walk through the Muni lot with this little mic and this little speaker with a generator on it, pulling this big contraption we made through the whole Muni lot, singing "Walk 'em like a dog." We gonna getting people hyped, so we turned into something bigger than that.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got 40-foot trucks now. We got all. It went from that. My thing is, when you got faith without work is dead. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when you got the faith to do something, you put the footwork with it to make it work. That's how you activate your faith.
And then
make it work. And we did that. We did just that. We didn't stop. We didn't waver. People would say, "No, y'all too old. Y'all too this. Y'all too that." Nope. We just kept on going with it.
Mm-hmm.
Now look at it now, it's blowing up so big. They play the song in the stadium now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So with that being said, if to all the young listeners that listen, if you got your mind set on doing something, don't let nobody tell you can't do it. Just keep doing it no matter what. Just keep doing it. If God gave it to you, do it. And we did it.
Mm-hmm. Sapphire, you got anything?
Listen, I just love that song. I mean, it's refreshing. It's applicable. It just gets me charged up. I love that song. And you know what? The biggest thing for me, Rachel, and you know this about me, is playable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Love it.
Thank you so much, Sapphire.
And everybody at the tailgate that walks by that going to the game, they be so amped up. They stop by.
Oh, yeah.
So when they walking by, they hearing this down the Muni lot. We blasting it too. And we performing it live.
We performed
this song maybe about 600 times, back to back to back.
I can believe it.
Drilling in their head, drilling because they love the song.
Big
so by the time you get
speakers,
to the stadium, and then you got Ryan Wolf playing it in the stadium, it's a no-brainer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Our thing is to get everybody that's coming through that Muni lot to chant this thing, "Walk 'em like a dog."
Yes. Oh yes.
So
I just get chill bumps. I get chill bumps when I hear it, guys. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Even when we do game time fun and they pay us to come to these different clubs, every time the Browns score a touchdown, boom, we play "Walk 'em like they go nuts." Do you hear me? Every time the Browns get an interception, we play "Walk 'em like a dog." We go "Walk 'em like a dog." Every time the Browns score a touchdown, we play that song.
And
I love it.
like my brother was just alluding to, we do game day fun at different sports bars
Where
they have us come and just like an added feature for their crowd that they already have. And we pump up the crowd. We play the song, you know, like you said, when the Browns score, we do giveaways, you know what I'm saying? We give away t-shirts or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's really a fun time at different sports bars we do. Game day fun. But yesterday, man, we were so tired yesterday. We was at the Muni lot. Every home game, we're at the Muni lot, and we do what we call Muni lot takeover.
What time? I was about to say, what time do you? Because if you get there at 5 o'clock, ain't you late?
We leave out at 5 in the morning. We leave out 5:36.
We do what we got to do, and before game time come on, we unpack, put everything up, go to our next event. I'd be dog tired. My voice be gone.
Yeah.
I mean, we be down there with our tent, our big speakers. We have about 4 or 5 speakers. I'm talking about when we say Muni lot takeover, we take over the Muni lot. And
wow.
We sell out of merchandise. Some people be like, oh, play another song. And then other people be like, oh, one more time. They be arguing about playing Walking Like a Dog on the Muni lot.
So is this an invitation to come in the Muni lot and join y'all?
Man, y'all got to do it, man. Absolutely. Yesterday, we was there from 6 to 12, 6 in the morning to 12. And right after that, we had a sports bar to do downtown. 19th night at Tailgates.
Y'all sports bar and grill y'all was at yesterday.
Yeah, Tailgates. We're going to be there again. They want us to come back because they really enjoyed us. And we do different sports bars. We was at this year, the week before that, we were at the Big Bang. That's down in the flats with the punch bowl.
With the pianos and stuff?
Yeah, we do it there too. We'll probably be there next week or something.
Okay. Yeah, so y'all got 2 weeks from now, or because next Sunday is the 12th, right?
We got a huge community tailgate event we're doing. And that's where the guy's trying to call. Is the caller on there? LaRick, this is our partner.
No,
LaRick Calhoun.
I ain't seen him
call
yet.
in LaRick.
LaRick call back so we can get him on the line.
What did he say? Tell those people y'all bringing this to them.
Yeah.
So look, we're doing a community tailgate event. It's part of a 3-day event. There's something called Entrepreneurship Week, and that's been going for the last 15 years all over the United States. So my partner, Rick Calhoun, he does the Real Biz Expo. Okay. So we're doing a 3-day event. Friday, November 17th, we're gonna do a mixer at Sam Silk's restaurant over there on in Southgate. Club, actually, right? Yeah, it's club. Right. And then the next day we're doing the Real Biz Expo. They're gonna be doing that at this community center on 118th and Buckeye. And the reason why they're doing it over there is because they bought all the buildings around there. They bought the old Buckeye Development Corporation building. Okay. And the park right there. The very next day we're doing this community walk 'em like a. Can I do this? Can you put some echo on this? The walk 'em like a dog community tailgate event. Like Silver B. We're doing that November 19th, y'all. Y'all got to come there. We're gonna have vendors there. This is just to encourage entrepreneurs. So we're gonna have free vendor tables. If you're a vendor, call the number 216-664-1144 for our girl Daisy. And she will hook you up and get you set up. You can be a vendor there if you got any merchandise or any products you're selling, anything you want to promote. You will have a free vendor table there, November 19th. We're gonna be down in Muni Lot first, about 6 in the morning, and we'll get up there to about 11. But it starts at 9 till the game is over. Actually, after the game over, we're gonna be giving away turkeys. We're gonna give away food. We're gonna have the game live there. It's an indoor-outdoor event, November 19th. The Walk 'em Like a Dog tailgate event. And we're going to give away some food. We're going to have other performers there. It's going to be a real special day. We just want to build up that whole neighborhood. They're building up the Buckeye Development Corporation neighborhood.
Hey, listen, which Sam Silk location? Because I think, didn't he go west too? Doesn't he have a spot on the west side now?
Well, I know he has 3 or 4 spaces, but we're going
to be at the one right there in what's that?
Southgate.
Southgate.
So okay. On Libby.
He has a club out there. We're going to be doing it there.
Okay, thank you.
We're gonna try to get as much folks as we can to come and promote that and bring the folks and game time fun and entrepreneurship down there too. It's all about giving these young folks, old folks, middle-aged folks, whatever, a chance to express and show the world what it is that you do. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's real diversity right there. Diversity and inclusion can be about age as well as anything else. I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, it don't matter. Sure, you should see me. I look like Saint Nick sitting here. My reindeer sitting outside right now.
So for those who don't know, OG Shyster is not just an MC. He's really an entertainer. He does comedy and he does a lot of things, but he's really an MC. And we actually got a lot of things coming up. We actually got a comedy show coming up. We'll be talking. We'll be back.
I got a comedy show I'm putting together called Lie. Why lie when the truth will do? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of folks gonna be mad at me, but I don't care. Take it up with God. Take it up with God.
You know what? While y'all talked about y'all turkey giveaway, there's going to be 2 days of turkey giveaways.
I know.
So keep in mind that we're having one here too.
Absolutely.
So make sure you show up for Saturday, November 18th. We're going to
be here with y'all performing.
Oh, you are? Oh, awesome.
That's why I don't understand why my name ain't on the flyer. I said, why they ain't got me on this slide, man? What's going on?
We need to talk about
performing down here that day.
Okay, good.
Fact, yeah, we did talk to Jay, the gospel kid, and he wants us to be a part of that.
He did that.
So we will come and we will be, he said he's going to have a show wagon and all that stuff. We're going to be coming here November 18th for the, what's it called?
The turkey giveaway, Our Voices United.
All right, so we're going to piggyback with that and then move that on to the 19th with the Walk 'em Like a Dog community tailgate event we're doing. So we'll be here with Burton Bill Carr, 72nd and Kinsman, correct? And then we're going to be, what time is that event?
The time of the event on Saturday is from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
All right, so we'll be here for that event. We're going to be, and hopefully y'all add us to the commercial. Special announcement, performing at the event for Burton Bill Carr, OG Shyster.
Walking like a dog, baby.
Walking like a dog. Is in
and
the
I always say it's going down like chicken wing, cornbread, and Kool-Aid. Now, order for real.
All right, guys, we got a caller on the line. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller? That's okay. We'll have him in 1 second.
Hold on just a second. Caller, yeah. We'll get you back.
But this is a great thing. So, here we're giving away 500 turkeys with the fixing and Cornish hens. So make sure you come to. Yeah, I know. I'm excited about that because, I'm single, so I can't eat no whole turkey. You know what I'm saying? So a Cornish hen will kind of work for me. So 7201 Kinsman, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Be here. Don't miss out. Help us celebrate 5 years. Don't miss out. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from, caller? One second. They'll be here in 1 second.
Man, I'm just glad y'all having us here. I'm glad to be here with Burton Bill Carr, WOVU. Sapphire, I like Sapphire. Her name fit, man. She's kind of sassy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You know why that is?
Why?
Because I'm walking like a dog.
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, I think we got our caller now. Caller, Can you hear me?
I said hello.
He said hello. Okay, there you go. Hi, sorry about that. How you doing? Don't take it personal. Thank you so much for being patient. We appreciate you.
We is having a Walking Like a Dog party, man.
Yeah, Walking Like a Dog WOVU party. Hey, caller, what's your name? She asked, what's your name, man? Who are you?
Oh, that's the Rick Calhoun.
The real biz coach.
Real biz.
He actually is partnering with us with this tailgate, Walking Like a Dog tailgate event. But Rick, we told him a little bit about it. We told him it's part of Global Entrepreneur Week. You want to take it from here a little bit? Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Y'all need some extra office space? Right. Yeah, what you guys are doing it on the 18th, yeah. Right.
So many positive things happen together, man, for real.
Mount Pleasant.
Mount Pleasant area.
Mm-hmm.
And tell them about, Midtown and what you're trying to do. Yeah, tell them what you're trying to. You're hip to Midtown, right, and all the other gentrified places. Tell them what you're trying to do over there on 116th and Buckeye.
Okay. I will. I played a song for commercial.
Okay. Appreciate it, Rick. Thank you for calling in, my brother.
Thank you. Oh, thank
She's
you.
so beautiful, man. You see her, man. She's so beautiful, man. My nose.
Oh, thank you.
He said, what's your name? Tell him your name.
My name is Rachel Hill, and I'm the First Lady of Sports. So I'm here every Monday and Tuesday hosting her in the Huddle, me, Sapphire, Cleveland K, Willie, Brandy, Eddie. So it's kind of like we rotate between 2 days, but we host a women's sports talk show.
Rachel Hill and Sapphire. Give it up for them. Ticka.
No. So when we are at the games, we don't have cameras with us. I use my cell phone pretty much. But if you want to talk about setting something like that up, we might be able to in the future.
Yeah, you talking about on the 19th for live broadcast. That's what you're talking about.
Oh, I'll be at the game. I'll be at the game.
You
Yeah.
be at the Steelers game, huh?
You'll be at the Squillers, the Browns versus the
And we
Squillers
gonna
game.
walk them like we owe them. The big payback is going down. They got to get some get back.
Sapphire, you hear what I said? April's gonna be at the not April. Hold on, what did I
Rachel.
say?
We calling her April.
I messed it up earlier. Rachel's gonna be at the Browns versus the Squillers game.
That's right. I despise the Squealers. I despise them.
All right, thank you, Lil Rick. We appreciate you calling in. Happy holidays to you. And we're going to go ahead and take a break. You've been listening to Her in the Huddle on WOVU 95.9 FM. We're going to be right back.
We on commercial. Listen, every show that I do, I always do something live. I give a piece. I got a song I do called Time.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow, never seen the promise you time. Lord, I've been doing these songs. I've lost 4 of my children within 3 years, so I always do this song Time. I always give the people that no matter what. So if I can do that,
okay,
and it's not about how long it's about maybe 3 minutes.
Okay.
It's more poetry, spoken word. You know, I'm gonna do a little bit of that, if I may.
Rachel, his story is amazing. I'm talking about he lost so many people.
Hold on. So let's y'all want to do that towards the end?
Sure.
With the last, so we end at 7 o'clock. Is that okay
That's
for y'all to stay?
That's fine.
Because I know y'all say y'all have something to do. So, and then we'll get into sports talking a little bit too. So let's talk about the Browns.
And let's talk. And look, can we announce? Tell people we're about to do our podcast at 8 o'clock.
Okay, yeah, that's
tell
fine.
people to
Yeah.
tune in.
So we'll go. I'll bring us back, and then we'll talk about tell about your podcast, and then we'll talk a little bit about the Browns.
Excellent.
And Cavs and
you gonna play the song one more time before we leave?
I don't think I got enough time because that's 6 minutes. So, so I use that commercial because remember they was like you didn't go to commercial. I use a commercial to do that. So
We're gonna walk them like a dog.
we got some comments too.
Oh. Man, he done had all the stuff people he done lost in the last 5 years. Talking about brothers, kids. So he just keeps going, walking like a dog. He don't let it stop. See, that's how I know we about to get somewhere with this.
It's not so many.
You're right.
I should be out of my mind right now, but by the grace of God,
Yeah, so we'll do that towards the end then.
Gotcha.
And we'll end the show on that. All right, welcome back to Her in the Huddle on WOVU and 95.9 FM. This is your girl, Rachel Hill, the First Lady of Sports, and I am here today with OG Shankster and McBeats, and also Sapphire is here with us as well, too. So always remember to keep it locked live right here on 95.9 FM. You can listen online at WOVU.org. Also, you can download that WOVU app so you can listen to us on the go. And also, you can call the station at any time at 216-271-0959. I got some comments I'm going to read. Then the fellows are going to talk about their podcast just quickly. So we got Mike here. Hey, Mike, what's going on? George says he had 40 years and 40 reasons for still being tired today, but a nice Browns win. Even better, Cavs win. A little surprised with that. And the Wahoo's hired to replace Tito, and a nice win by the Ohio State University over Rutgers. Remember, TTUN still coming up. Ricky Smith said Sam Sickles not on WZAK anymore. Do you guys know that or not?
Oh,
I think that's a question. That's a question.
Say that one more time.
That's a question. He said Sam Silk is not on WZAK anymore. That's a question mark. So I don't think he's confirming or denying anything like that. I think that's a question.
I don't know. He may be on one of. If he's not on ZAK, it's 107.9. One of those two.
Okay.
Who, Sam Silk?
Yeah. And George says there's a Sound Sick in Garfield Heights, I think off of Rockside in the comments.
Yeah, there's one on Rockside and there's one on Libby. That's the one we're going to do with that.
We're the one that he got a club. It's a club he got where you sit down and eat. They have all kind of live bands and entertainment, line dance and everything going in over there.
George also says Larry Merle was a co-writer of a song promoting a Cleveland sports team, like your guest song is doing for our Browns and Orange. Who was that team, by the way? They played last night and won. Ricky Smith says, "Beware, Sapphire. Looks like you're about to be devoured by an overgrown tabby cat." And Rick says, "What y'all say? Here we go, Steelers. Here we go." No, we ain't trying to hear that, Rick. So I'm about to silence you in the chat right now.
Yeah, take your spoilers with you, man.
So, fellas, you guys have a podcast that's coming up later on tonight, correct? Why don't you tell the audience a little bit about that?
It's this what the name of the song is called "Walking Like a Dog" podcast. We go talk about the game that was played Sunday. Whether you win or lose, we dissect the game and let them know what you know. And then a lot of folks chime in and we talk football. We had Greg Pruitt on the show about 2 weeks ago.
Former running back, Hall of Famer.
We've had Cleo Miller on the show. He's another running back for the Cleveland Browns. And we have different other people that comes on the show and we talk football.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about what the Browns can do better. How can we make them better? What can they do better? You know what I'm saying?
And we do it in a comedic way that only OG Shankster, the greatest entertainer the world's never seen, can do.
Some people call me the fair weather fan because I love when they win, but I hate it when they lose. So I hate it when they lose.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it right now, this team could be 7-1, but we're not.
Yes.
So why don't you guys talk about, the game yesterday? The game yesterday was everything that we could have wanted and hoped for. The defense held them to below 60 yards. But my thing is I'm expecting a little bit more out of Deshaun Watson. I'm tired of these 2-string balls that he's throwing. And next week they can't go into Baltimore playing the way that they did. They had a great game yesterday.
They come in here.
Oh, no, we go to Baltimore.
No.
They play Baltimore
Steelers
here.
Oh, the who Steelers?
Yeah, I'm talking about Baltimore.
Oh no, we can't go into Baltimore playing like we got to have some type of offense. We got to be able to move the ball. If we cannot move the ball, we are not going to beat Baltimore.
Deshaun didn't even kick in till late in the game.
I don't know what I thought we played here.
No.
Yeah, no, Baltimore beat is really bad. Remember with DTR.
Yeah, is that the game? Which game did they knock Chubb out?
That was against Pittsburgh.
Steelers,
that was in Pittsburgh.
That was all the coach doing. That was all the Pittsburgh Steelers coach doing. Mike Tomlin. I'm saying it was all his doing.
Well, yesterday's game was so great for us because we had to win that game yesterday. We were at the tailgates bar doing our game day fun, and the bar just exploded. Man,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think we was going to beat them with no points on the board for them. I never thought.
Hold on, let me stop you right there, man. They 1-7. We were supposed to beat them.
Mm-hmm.
Not with 0.
They 1-7. They're 1-7. We're supposed to beat a 1-7 team. Now, my concern is coming with this Baltimore team that's coming up the next game. If they can beat Baltimore, we in business. If we can beat Baltimore, especially in Baltimore, defense win. They say defense win games and quarterback pack seats, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? If we can't move that ball, we're not going to beat Baltimore.
He got to activate.
Mm-hmm.
Stay activated. Matter of fact, my thing is these next 2 games is a must win for the Browns.
Must win.
These next 2 games against Baltimore and the Squealers must win. And Rachel, I know you ain't gonna like me for this. I'm gonna say this, right? They win these 2 games. I guarantee you, we're going to the Super Bowl.
Oh,
We might. Hold on. We win these 2 games, Super Bowl, Browns, and we might fool around to win that.
Come here for me. Let me check your temperature.
All right.
I wish I had that on video.
Help him.
The temperature check
I
right
had to
there.
check his temperature, man.
That stays in the studio, Rachel.
Well, I wouldn't say that necessarily. I mean, we would like to hope that this team is going to the Super Bowl, but these next two games are a very good gauge of where this team is going to be, because right now Baltimore is looking like world beaters. They lost at home.
Right.
They lost at home to Indy.
Right.
And Gardner Minshew went off and threw almost 400 yards against the Browns.
Right.
But this will be a good gauge, and it's very tough for us to go into Baltimore and win.
I'll say 2 things. I'll kind of retract what I just said.
That's okay. You don't have to retract it. Stand by what you say. Stand on what you say.
But I got to add a little Laurie seasoning salt on that.
Okay.
So they must win these 2 games, and Deshaun Watson has to activate.
He's not.
Got to.
He's not. I hate to say it, y'all, But
See, this was that fair weather fan kicking.
he haven't showed me anything. I don't care what nobody say. I don't know who y'all watching on. I just expect more for $230 million. $230 million. He's not playing like a $230 million quarterback. And I'm happy that they gave $230 million to an African American quarterback. Has nothing to do with it.
What if they offered you $230 million? What would you do?
I'm gonna guarantee him 5 touchdowns a game. 5 by myself. They can give me half of that.
I know that's right.
Come on, man. They can give me $2 million, and I'm gonna guarantee you 2 touchdowns.
So let me ask y'all this though: is it appropriate? Could it still be in the discussion that Deshaun Watson has some rust on him still after not playing for 2 years, or can we say that that's just an excuse and that should be over because this is your job? This is what you do all year long. You should be out there playing every day, throwing balls. You know, obviously game speed action is completely different when you out there on the field playing against defenses. But can we still realistically say, you know, he was out of the game for 2 years? You know, it's still rusty.
Can I give y'all some really, listen, this is real what I'm about to say right now. If somebody gave you, Rachel, that's your name, right?
Yes, not April.
Not April, I said Rachel. And they gave you $230 million guaranteed. That's guaranteed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whether you play, whether you don't play, whether you hurt, whether you throw 50 interceptions, that's guaranteed.
Every penny of it.
Guaranteed.
He said he saw him on the sideline eating sandwiches.
He was eating a sandwich.
That was Mark. What was the quarterback for New York? Remember Mark Sanchez when he was eating hot dogs on the sideline?
Remember that one coach that Cleveland had, the real fat black dude that had the little mustache?
Romeo Cornell.
Oh, I couldn't stand Romeo Cornell. I still can't stand him. He be on the sideline, they be throwing interceptions. Come on, get this like the beat. Don't worry about it. We get him next play. What you mean we get him next play? I need to coach the Cleveland Browns. I really need to coach the Cleveland Browns. Because they would not be allowed to have numbers on cleats or nothing. They say, man, y'all out here playing with no jerseys. We got to earn our jersey. You got to earn your number. Earn your cleats.
Sapphire, what say you? Is it legitimate?
I'm okay with it. I'm a huge Deshaun Watson fanatic. The player, don't know him personally. And anybody that questions him when he's healthy, look at the spin and the zest on those balls that he threw to Amari. That's coming. Our old line.
Like that,
but when you only got one receiver that you're throwing to, they're going to shut them. Listen. They're going to home.
Maybe.
One receiver to throw to.
Listen, I understood after listening to the presser yesterday that Deshaun and Amari, they were the ones that actually drew that play up, right? Okay. That was out from under the umbrella of whatever the heck Kevin Stefanski is doing.
He ain't gonna be here next year.
A wide receiver can get on the same page like that when they can develop that organic chemistry. We can't even put conceptualize the potential there. We have an issue with our offensive line. Okay. Oh, yeah. If our offensive line can protect our quarterback, it's on and popping. And I do believe our defense is going to put a nice whoop butt on the Ravens next week.
I believe that. I have faith in the defense. I have real faith in the defense. And I'm not saying I don't like Deshaun Watson because when he was in college, he was phenomenal in college. Okay. He even came and whooped on Ohio State, didn't he?
31-0.
Okay, I remember that game. But when you hear in the NFL and they play, and even he was with who? Houston? He didn't do nothing in Houston. What did he do in Houston?
Houston was terrible, though.
But what did he do in Houston?
No, when that season
for me, he's hit. You know what? You're hitting on a question I always have. Listen, when teams draft a player, are they just drafting a player because of the college stats, because of how many jerseys that player sells, or are they really thinking about how that player fits into their scheme? Right? Because those are two different things. And I think that Deshaun was a victim of that at Houston. I think they lacked, originality, creativity. I don't think they really understood all of what he could bring to their organization and implement that. I think that the Browns are trying. They're starting to do that with Deshaun. If you listen to Stefanski's comments on yesterday, when you really listen to him, it's coming.
Hey, Sapphire. I just made a discovery. I think you got a crush on Deshaun Watson. That's how she say his name. Say his name again. Look how she don't say Deshaun Watson. Hey, she
listen.
Deshaun.
You know what? I do have a crush on the player. I have a crush on the NFL player. Okay. I'm past that age, thank God. I love my Browns. I want my Browns to be successful. I think they have a dynamic, athletic quarterback that if they can just design their offense around his strengths, this is a non-factor. We'll one day say, wow, we only paid $230 million for him. He is that special, gentlemen. He is that special.
You believe that?
Say his name one more time, Sapphire.
Deshaun Watson.
So everybody here at WOBU believe that Deshaun Watson is special.
I do.
The way she says his name, say his name one more time.
Deshaun.
See,
okay.
See, I told you. That proves it right there. She got a question on
Look.
The athlete. Yes.
I believe you need a helmet because I had one. And I had a helmet too. I was special too. They told me I would grow out of it. I never did. But listen.
When I saw him throw that, when that pass went over those two defenders, I mean, hit Amari right in stride. It's coming, y'all. I'm telling you, it's coming.
That's what I said. He got to activate like that.
I am waiting for that. I'm waiting for that. I don't want to see interceptions. I don't want to see none of that. I am waiting for that. At $230 million, come on, man. You got to show me something better than that.
I got a couple comments I'm gonna read before we let you do your thing and we get out of here too. So Ricky Smith said the Ravens are a tad bit better than the Cardinals. I disagree. Ricky be tripping sometimes. So Ricky said, "How did y'all let go of Josh Dobbs?" My Steelers did too.
Let go of Dobbs.
They are crazy for that.
Dobbs was the one. Dobbs was the one I was rooting for. I'm telling you. He was the one I was rooting for.
Yeah, he brought Minnesota back yesterday after 5 days. So Baker Mayfield did the same thing too when he went to. I'm not a Baker Mayfield fan, but I'm just saying Baker did the same thing too when he went to the Rams that same week and brought them back.
I'm gonna tell you like this: I like Baker Mayfield.
Oh God! All right, let me keep reading these comments.
Baker Mayfield.
I like his heart. He had heart. He had heart. He didn't care. He had heart. He would out there broke up and still be trying to play.
Ricky said Watson is overpaid by about $150 million. I agree as well. And George says, think Carolina feels bad for not drafting C.J. Stroud. The draft is a crapshoot anyway. I think they do feel bad about drafting him. So we're going to go ahead. And I just want to thank you guys for being here today. We probably will have a minute or two left, but want to let OG Shankster go ahead and do his thing.
We would love to come back.
Well, y'all, listen, y'all, I do a little something that I do every show I go on, every person I come in contact with. I've lost children, you know what I'm saying? I lost 4 of my children within 3 years. I buried 4 of my children. So I always do this song for God give me to do for people that I come in contact with, letting you know. We think we got all the time in the world, but we don't. This piece I'm getting ready to do is called Time. Tomorrow never seem to promise you time. Okay? So do a little something like this. Let me say. Nobody knows the hour. We said you're wasting time. Like we gonna live forever. Death has its own design. Instead of painting pictures with portraits of ghetto living, we trapped in this game to maintain pain because we all in prison. Cells of our own dimensions, we tied to these street conventions. How many lives must the Lord snatch for the world to listen? Y'all need to pay attention and pray for your own repentance. When Jesus died up on that cross, it was for good intentions. Vengeance belonged to God because hate never conquered love. Y'all always spared the ride to transform them into thugs. You can't quite believe they grown. The street life and took them in. I'm still trying to bring them home. Hope they can make it in time. Tomorrow will never seem to promise you time. And yesterday was just a matter of time. We living today in the grace of our time. It could be you, could be me. Nobody promised you time. I really miss my pops. I can't believe he gone. I held his hands up on time steps when they called him home. Man, I could barely breathe. It felt like my life was doomed. I felt the spirit leave his body right there in the room. Man, I just couldn't cry. My tears had refused to leave. I looked in my mama's eyes and knew that his soul was free. Free to begin his journey towards heaven's doors. I hope he made it in, because man, when it rains, it pours. I finally hit my knees. The tears had begun to fall. Death came around in threes. My kid's mama took the call. Man should have seen my face. I couldn't hang up the phone. But my son on the other end said, Daddy, my mom was gone. Jesus had called her home. I nearly lost my mind. Nobody knows the hour, man. Nobody knows the time. We take this life for granted. We said he wasting time. like we gonna live forever. We all gonna borrow time. Time, tomorrow will never seem to promise you time. And yesterday was just a matter of time. We're living today in the grace of our time. It could be you, could be me. Nobody promised you time. This world is getting colder, wasted upon our shoulder. Man, I can barely breathe. I feel like it's almost over. The whole world has been convicted. This crime rate has finally shifted. The shackles and chains upon this nightmare has been finally lifted. I was only sent to warn you, because my time is almost finished. I gave you the perfect morning. By nightfall, we count the minutes. Nobody knows the hour or second we supposed to leave. We all searching for tomorrow when yesterday was all we need. We so busy making plans on time skip beyond the future. Hope y'all can make amends because tomorrow wasn't promised to you. Y'all need to hit your knees and ask God to save your soul. Nobody knows the hour or time you supposed to go. Time, tomorrow will never seem to promise you time. And yesterday was just a matter of time. We living today in the grace of our time. Could be you, could be me. Nobody promised you. Thank y'all.
Yes.
Thank
And also want to make sure you guys reach out to them or look at their walkemlikeadog.com. So the song available on all digital platforms. Also Walk 'em Like a Dog podcast live right after every Browns game and on Facebook at Cleveland Browns for Life or Walk 'em Like a Dog. Also on OG Shankster YouTube, call in live 440-305-7245. Walk 'em Like a Dog. Thank you, OG Shankster. Thank you, McBeats. Happy to have you guys here today. Definitely appreciate you guys.
I'll say one last thing. Hey, we want our goal with this song and this brand, Walk 'em Like a Dog, y'all, is to get the people behind us so we can need everybody to subscribe, share, like, so we can do a partnership with the Browns. Because until we get the people behind us and make enough noise, we want y'all to be chanting this when y'all go into the stadium, subscribing everything. Then that's where the Browns is really going to have no chance for to do a partnership with Walk 'em Like a Dog. So thank you so much, Rachel, WOVU, Jay the Gospel Kid, Sapphire, and DJ Chris Style.
All right, you've been listening to Her in the Huddle, WOVU 95.9 FM, and we are out of here.
Appreciate y'all.
Okay, first of all, I want to apologize for the technical difficulties, so I'm sorry about that.
Shoot, we'll be like hypocrites. We have some technical difficulties sometimes. Not all.
Well, I don't, work here every day, so like I'm not, I'm pretty good on the board, but it's just certain, stuff like, over there.
Yeah, we appreciate
thank you so much. Thank
we
you.
got it. Well, we come back this Wednesday. You want us to come back up there?
I'm not on Wednesday, so Delvis Valentine is here on Wednesday, so y'all probably will be with him.
Okay.
What time y'all supposed to be here?
6.
Okay, yeah, y'all be with Delvis on
Thank you so much.
No, thank you, Rachel. Okay, so this is the thing. So people who don't even know me. Oh, that's for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
so people who don't even know me will be like, "Excuse me, April," and I'll be like, "What?" Like I hadn't even introduced myself.
Why did they say
I don't know. My friend said Rachel and
What's your
April
sign?
sound the same.
What's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Oh,
Guess my birthday.
When your birthday?
Take a guess.
January 15th.
No,
13th.
it's December 26th.
Well, I'm a January 15th Capricorn.
Oh, okay.
He's a Capricorn. Me and him go heads off.
And my grandson.
When your birthday?
I'm May 14th.
Oh, okay.
My
Your grandson? You got a grandchild?
I got 6, 7.
Oh my God.
He's December 28th.
Okay.
So,
Oh, y'all gonna autograph my thing
yes.
for me?
You got a Sharpie or anything?
No, I don't.
Hey, where's
I got a
Sapphire?
pen.
Sapphire is in Philly.
Oh shit! I
Calling
forgot Sapphire's still here. Oh, Sapphire gone. Sorry.
Where's she at?
FYI, y'all do know we got Watson at the steel price, right? Just
Oh,
hope y'all
really?
know that.
Really?
You think he's in the
so?
quarterback?